All right, guys, before we get into this video, we're so darn close. We're almost at 1,000 subs. You guys are responsible for making this happen. Let's do it. Let's just tell your friends about Red Top Report. Post it on your social media. Get everybody that you possibly can to watch the show and get us to that 1,000 sub mark. And if you do, I'm definitely going to do something funny at the beginning of the next video. I promise. Ronan, we're going to make that happen?
Apparently we are. I guess you're doing something funny next time.
That's right. I'll do something funny. I've done funny things. I can keep doing funny things. Don't even worry about it. Now enjoy the show. All right, guys, welcome back to Red Top Report. I'm your host, Joe Enders, and today we're going to be talking about a guy who can't seem to stop trying to draw attention to himself as of recently. And yeah, I know we're kind of helping him out by doing this thing, but honestly, some of this stuff is just too ridiculous and too hilarious not to comment on. So we got a bunch of different things that are going on with this singer, Sam Smith. You know, he's obviously a very famous musical artist. Did he win a Grammy?
I think he might have won a Grammy, yeah.
I think he did. Well, whatever he did win. We're going to be reacting to some of the recent hijinks and shenanigans that have been going on in his life recently. So what do we got first, Ronan?
Yeah, man, let's get right into it.
You belong in hell! Sam Smith belongs in hell! You demonic, twisted, sick Leave the kids alone, you sick First record. Sam Smith is a pedophile! He's corrupting off the kids! Grooming the kids! You sick mother Sam Smith! You're evil!
Yeah, guys, you gotta watch out for those Irish grandmas. They'll come for you if you're coming after the children and their innocence. Yikes! Talk about going off. What do you think she was so angry about?
I would probably say that that recent performance that he had.
I mean, the recent performance he had was pretty bad. I mean, that was at the Grammys, actually.
Yeah, that was.
He had the performance at the Grammys, and like it was like he's like dressed up like Satan and stuff, and like doing all this demonic crap.
Sponsored by Pfizer, by the way.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
We won't say any more about that, but just leave it at that.
Yeah. What do we got next?
You want to go to the next one? Okay.
Yeah.
What happens when you get to Hollywood that they basically say, okay, now you just have to do a demonic ritual to prove?
All right, Candace, this is coming from one of the dancers who was in this satanic ritual. Must I remind you that for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years, queer people have been associated with everything satanic and demonic, and that for hundreds of years, you have been telling us that we're going to go to hell? I was a child when I realized that millions of people on this planet want me unalived because of my queerness. And now we finally have a space in Hollywood, and you get mad when we associate ourselves with these symbols, but in a positive, fabulous way? How many times are you going to take the bait? Seriously. The fact that you associate all these symbols with evil and queerness just highlights your homophobia, and I really hope you read a book one.
I really hope you read a book one day. There's so much wrong with that. But I mean, so he's like admitting that that homosexuality is satanic and demonic.
Sure sounds like it.
He's like, yeah. So they're admitting to it now. So now we're openly admitting to these things. Now I know his actual point is
yeah, you've been associating us with this sort of thing for however many centuries and hundreds of years.
Okay. So that means you're embracing the devil? Just saying. Yeah. Not good. Not good. More importantly, he was trying to say that we associate queerness with the devil and Satan, because obviously he's talking about Christians, and he's responding to Candace Owens, who is a Christian herself. No. Like, what does he mean by queerness? See, this is my problem with the alphabet community is they'll make up a bunch of words that have these broad meanings where it's just like they'll say like,
oh, you just think that everybody who suffers from same-sex attraction is going to hell and that they're going to burn there for eternity and that you hate them and you think they're abominations created, you know, God created abominations that need to be cast back into the pits of hell.
Yeah, no, that's not what Christians believe. Same-sex attracted people can very much get to heaven. The only thing that we're talking about and associating with Satanism is this gyrating sexual promotion of sodomy, which is a sin. The acts are what's sinful. Read the catechism. Homosexual acts are intrinsically evil. This is all very simple stuff, guys. I think it says intrinsically disordered, but you know what I'm saying. This is the problem that I have, is that they play this game where they make up words, and it's totally incorrect. It's bollocks, quite frankly. What do we got next? I mean, yeah, that's just nonsense. So you know what? Keep admitting that. Keep admitting to it. Keep admitting to it. All you're doing is making our point. Dressing up like the devil, dressing up like Satan. You're representing who you're representing, and we know who you're representing.
Yeah, I believe the catechism says homosexuality cries out to heaven for vengeance, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I don't know if it says that specifically or where it does, but if it does, put it up on screen.
Yeah, well, I think it does.
Cool.
No.
Yes, I do.
What?
Yeah, I'd love to be a fisherthem.
What, like a fly fisherman?
Excuse me?
I'd be any type of fisherthem. I think I would like to, one day I'd just like to end my days fishing. Like
We
sitting
can
on
sort
a
that
boat.
out.
Isn't it?
Do you fly
Peaceful.
fishing or like?
I do it on the sea and I do it in lakes. I've never done it alone.
So cool.
Someone's always taught me.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Oh, I hate that. I absolutely hate that, especially the way he said it the first time, where it wasn't just Fisherthem, it was Fisherthem. He's like really putting the oomph in on it to correct the person that's talking to him, that's saying fisherman. Because we gotta be respectful to people that identify as other things. I identify because he says he's non-binary, I think, or some ridiculous thing where he can, basically play hopscotch on the gender question whenever he wants to, and he can feel like a woman one day and a man another day. Whatever crap that he says to justify that he's not just a dude that's aging and gaining weight. Let's be honest, and washing up as a singer. The idea that he's promoting here is just completely ridiculous, and the way that he's correcting people, he's trying to bully people into using the language that he wants them to be using. And yeah, we're not going to do it here. If you want to be a fisherman, you can be a fisherman, Sam Smith, because you're a man, Sam Smith. I don't think there's anything else to say to that, really. I mean, it's just condescending liberal nonsense. I'm not going to kowtow to that, and we don't kowtow to that on Red Top Report either, because we're based, we're red-pilled, we're Catholic, unapologetic about it. What do we got next?
You're going to love this one.
Probably not. Okay, you were wrong. I love this one. Dude, what on earth? I mean, dude, the jokes. There's just so many jokes. You think he's wearing it like on purpose because he wants to be made fun of? Do you think that this is an attention grab? It's got to be something. What is it even supposed to be? What does that even symbolize?
I don't know.
It's not demonic. Like, I don't think. Like, it just looks like it looks like an ink splat on a Rorschach test. On the bright side, if he's ever on tour and traveling from place to place on his private jet, he has a personal life raft on person at all times. He's always going to be able to float. The platform shoes, I don't really understand. Like, why do you need the platform shoes too? Why would it not just be a regular pair of shoes? Oh, you know what? Is he going? Maybe it's like a broken heart. You see, kind of like the thing there. You know what I mean? Like where like the legs are kind of like, maybe is that? You think that's the symbol? There's got to be some point to this. I'm a little unsure what it is. I mean, maybe the British government is going to tie a string around one of his platform shoes and have him float across the United States to get our strategic military positions. What do you think about that?
I think that's a pretty hot take right there. I think that's the one. I think that's the one we needed.
Yeah, I mean, dude, like, this is stupid. What else do we got? Dude, take this. Freaking, I don't want to, bro. I don't want to see that. No one wants to see that. That's disgusting. I don't want to see some dude shoving yogurt in his fat rolls. That's disgusting, dude. What are we gonna put up here next? What are we gonna put up here next, dude? Oh, dude, are we gonna be doing mukbang reactions next of people stuffing their faces with McDonald's and White Castle? This is where we're at now. This is a guy who's trying to make something that he knows is not sexy, is not alluring in any capacity. He's trying to make that popular. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Put on a shirt and go on a diet. Gross. Next.
Okay, this is your bonus, Joe.
This is the bonus?
This is bonus.
Okay, I'm always excited for bonuses.
This is not Sam Smith.
Thank goodness.
It's worse. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, geez. Yeah, Rihanna. Is she at least married to that guy?
No, that's A$AP Rocky.
So she's not married. Is that her kid?
Yeah, that's her kid. Yeah.
With A$AP Rocky?
Yeah.
And they're not married?
They're not married. She's also pregnant in that photo.
With A$AP Rocky's kid?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's at least some semblance of what could be viewed as a family capable of procreation, at least, I guess. That's kind of like the bare minimum. But take a look at the imagery here on this Vogue cover. Rihanna Reborn. Notice how she's leading the man. It's all the intent is so twisted and opposite to what Catholic teaching wants to promote for families. And he's the caretaker. He's the one holding the kid. She's the one strutting confidently out in the world. You might as well Photoshop Julius Caesar's face or George Washington's face as he's crossing the Delaware onto Rihanna, and then you can put one of the irrelevant guys rowing the boat, make that A$AP Rocky in the back. That's where we're at. This is the type of thing that Hollywood's been promoting for decades now. This is why there's no masculinity in Hollywood anymore. Why and that's the other thing. I mean, look at A$AP Rocky. He's thin. He's kissing the baby. Like it's good to look, dude. It's his baby. It looks probably guess his son, given the fact that he's not wearing a shirt. I don't know, but if that's his son, he's kissing his son. That's a good thing. It's a good thing for fathers to be loving and kind and good to their babies and stuff like that. But that's not the point of this image, is not to show that A$AP Rocky is a loving father. It's to show that he's submissive to Rihanna and her career ambitions. That's feminism for you, to be perfectly honest. That's just this sums up feminism so perfectly and what they're trying to do and communicate to the world. And so Bryson gets it. Bryson gets it.
Shout out to Bryson.
Shout out to Bryson Gray. Absolutely. That's absolutely correct. This is the agenda. It's been the agenda from day one. Destroy the family, lower the Earth's population. We're not going to have that happen. We're not going to do it. We don't comply, globalists. We don't comply, Klaus Schwab. We don't comply, George Soros. We're doing our thing. We're going to get married. We're going to have families. We're going to live fulfilling lives in accordance with the teachings of the church. And you can't stop us. Well, I guess they could stop us, but they're going to have to throw us in jail. And you better believe I'm ready for you guys to throw me in jail. Let's go. I'll pray the entire time. Why not? I'm just going to become holier if you send me there. I dare you. To any of these faithful Catholics out there, I dare you to do it to any of them. We're ready to go to war over this. Our families are not for you to take. You can't have them. You can never have them. And on that note, I think we're going to wrap it up.
Yeah, I think you need to do a little bit of an ad break.
Yeah, let's do that. Got my handy dandy paper here. We'll get to more of this, but first I'd like to thank our sponsor, Real Estate for Life. If you are looking to move and get out of a Democrat-run cesspool, consider working with a pro-life realtor. No, seriously, it's always good to buy and give money to people that are going to use that money for things that aren't evil. Let's just say that. Real Estate for Life is a multinational company connecting pro-life home seekers with realtors and professionals who share their faith and values. When you purchase a home with Real Estate for Life, the agent gives you a portion of their commission to a pro-life organization. So, on a house with a value of $180,000, approximately $1,000 goes to a pro-life organization of your choice, all without costing you a penny. To get hooked up with the faith-based realtor, go to realestateforlife.org. Do it, guys. It's a good idea. All right, guys, that's all we got for today on Red Top Report. As I said, I'm your host, Joe Enders. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe on YouTube. And most importantly, you need to give us your money.
How much money do they need?
And you can do that by going to buymeacoffee.com. Link is in the description. Go check it out. You can give us a single donation, or you can become a monthly subscriber for only $5 a month. That's one trip to Starbucks. That's one coffee a month, guys. We could really use your help. And with that said, God bless you guys. We'll see you next time.